What's the matter with it?
De treinreizigers voor de Oostende Wien Express, aangekomen uit Dover, worden verzocht zich naar spoor 7 te begeven, waar de trein klaar staat.
Thanks for that. Nice to meet you.
Hey! No need to apologize. I'm not hurt.
De treinreizigers voor de Oostende Wien Express, aangekomen uit Dover, worden verzocht zich naar spoor 7 te begeven, waar de trein klaar staat.
I don't normally travel with these.
Don't you?
Oh, no, I don't.
Excuse me.
I was about to offer help. Let me.
I can manage,
I can
thanks.
take one.
It's very kind.
Not exactly overcrowded, is it? Where is everybody?
Oh, I'm glad to be here. Little boys kept on pinching me on the boat, coming up behind me and poking me and stuff. Were you on the boat?
Yes, but I wasn't one of them.
I'm in F.
Are you? So am I.
Are you? That's nice.
What number?
63.
Then we're opposite. How far are you going?
To Nuremberg. You?
Even further. I'll do that. Let me do it.
Thanks. Haven't got much for once. Managed to travel lightly for a change.
Really? You seem to be entirely alone. Extraordinary to have the whole train to ourselves, eh? 14 carriages, nobody else at all. I take it you're on the right train. We're not going to finish up in Poland.
Yep. It's pretty hot in here, isn't it?
Obviously only a trial run. I love trains. Haven't been on a huge train journey in years.
You know that feeling when you don't want other people to get on?
Yes, but they're going to. These are all reserved.
Maybe they won't show up. Maybe we can stop them getting in here.
How are we going to do that?
Look hostile. I'm very good at this back home. I used to think of lots of different ways of keeping people out. Blow smoke at them, or you can spit at them. You have to really concentrate. It would be incredible if we really were alone.
Wouldn't it? You weren't concentrating hard enough. Tak, tak.
Ganz bequem, ne?
You want some chocolate?
Yes, please. You think that's a lot?
Maybe. I couldn't stop myself buying this. Come on, have a lot.
No, just a bit. Thank you.
Christ, it's really bitter.
It's not exceptionally sweet.
You're being very English and polite.
It's revolting.
Madame, il n'y a pas beaucoup de bonbons à la gare. Beaucoup de travail. C'est trop difficile. Voilà.
Nicht das. Dankeschön.
Ce n'est pas assez.
Ich habe nichts mehr. Entschuldigen, Sie haben meinen Platz. Are you English?
Yes.
Then you can understand. You are sitting in the seat where I have to sit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is my seat.
But I asked for a window seat. I have to sit where my ticket says, you understand, and I have to sit here.
Oh, but I'm afraid this is my seat, and I have to sit here.
Can I see your ticket, please? You should be sitting in 64.
Yes, I am in 64.
Did you ask for a window seat?
No.
There. I thought so. I asked for a window seat. I always do.
I'm very sorry, but I want to sit here, and I'm going to.
I don't think you understand. I have to sit by the window. Are you going to move?
No, I am not. Maybe one of those seats are yours.
Somebody must have made a mistake, mustn't they? I will sit here. I can never travel comfortable unless I'm by the window. Never mind.
Let me help you. Terrible breed, porters, aren't they? Always causing trouble the world over. It's impossible to find a helpful one. I think they've become extinct.
It is very kind of you. It's very peculiar of them to make the mistake, isn't it? It has never happened before. But I won't call anyone. I will just sit here the whole journey. Oh, how stupid of me. I have forgotten my magazines. I always traveled with a big pile of magazines, and in the rush I have forgotten them. Do you think you could be so kind as to get them for me? You just have to go to the big bookstall. It would be a great help. My legs, you see, are not very strong.
The train's about to leave.
No, it's not. Not for 10 minutes.
Not for 13 minutes, to be precise, and they're never off on time.
You won't miss the train. You won't even have to run. It won't be a minute.
But
That isn't us.
I have a list. I always give them a list at the shop. I just have to have something to read, you know.
give me the list.
It is very kind of you. And of course, I must give you some money too. There we are.
You are absolutely sure I've got time, because there isn't another train for a day and a half.
You've got all the time in the world.
Of course you won't miss the train if you go now. We won't let the train go without you.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Petit instant, monsieur. Petit instant. Het gaat beter als die die match bezig.
Maar ja, ze boffen er af zo binnen zet als ze wil. Hier, hoeveel aan drieën? Twee dus. Want ik hou in de rand, de meeste. Wees goed, dat wordt de kracht.
Excuse me, I'm in a bit of a hurry, if you don't mind. Could you take these, please?
Attention, attention. Le train Ostend-Wien Express en direction de Cologne.
Okay.
Partira
C'est pas
dans
assez,
quelques
monsieur.
instants. En voiture,
C'est
s'il
pas
vous
assez.
plaît. Attention, please. The train
Yeah.
Ostend-Vienna Express traveling to Cologne and beyond is about to leave. All aboard, please.
Keep the change.
Forget it.
See, you had time.
All the time in the world.
Saying, wow. That was kind of you.
You must have gone to the wrong bookstore.
Was there any change for me? Have you any change?
Not exactly, no. In fact, you didn't give me nearly enough.
I didn't give you enough money. I must give you some more at once. Immediately. Oh. I only have this. Can you change 1,000 shillings?
No, I can't.
Yes, all I have. I'm afraid all my change has completely gone. You have to give away so much now. What are we going to do?
It's all right. We'll forget it for the moment.
They were off on time for once. Only 50 seconds late. But they'll never keep it up.
You got almost all of them. That was good.
I'm exhausted. Haven't run like that for years.
You still got your seat, though, don't you?
On the boat just now, how much do you think I paid for a cup of coffee? A small cake about this size like that, no bigger than a matchbox, with a piece of green icing on top. And a packet of peanuts. How much?
Oh,
No. You have a guess. £1.08. That 900% profit.
Have you had a good sleep?
I was only asleep for a moment.
Oh, no, you were asleep much longer. Nearly an hour?
Was I really?
She let me change places. Wasn't it good of her? I feel a lot better.
Good.
Are you going a long way?
Yes, I am.
So am I. I'm going all the way to Wien. I shall be here the whole journey.
Thought as much.
Tischkarte bitte. Ticket pas. Dinner reservations.
No, thank
Nein, danke.
Could I?
Bitte. Bitte. Dankeschön.
I have brought my own food. I always travel with my own. Somebody prepares it for me, especially. I never go anywhere without them little chicken's legs cooked in breadcrumbs. Since I was only small, I have always traveled with them.
Quite right. The dining cars on these trains are hell on earth. You feel much worse when you come out than when you go in. And you can get bad food poisoning. Dreadful.
Like everything. It gets worse and worse.
Yes, dieren en dieren.
Do you think if you want to smoke, you could smoke outside in the passage? If you could go into the passage, because we are going a long way. I asked for a non-smoker.
Well, that's most unfortunate.
I think the whole carriage must be a non-smoker. I'm sure it says so on the tickets.
I'm afraid it doesn't.
You don't have far to go. The passage is just out there. Neither of these gentlemen are smokers, you see.
No. On a long journey, it can get unpleasant. One wakes up at night with ash all over one's body.
When I was small, the men always smoked in the passage. They used to stay out there the whole journey, hanging their heads out of the window.
Did they really?
I am not going to ask you again.
Back in a second.
Weißt du, was ich danach gemacht habe? Ich bin nach Hause genommen. Das war ganz schön lustig. Ja, das ist so.
This is all going to end in tears.
How do you mean?
I can't sit there with her behaving like that.
She's an old lady.
I'm going to have to find another compartment.
You'll never find another, and the whole train is jam-packed.
Come on, we could try.
You could.
Where did they all suddenly spring from?
You were asleep.
I had no idea it'd be so full. They don't look particularly cheerful, do they?
Ah, guck mal, die Deutschen!
Hey!
What's he saying?
Right.
Hey, es ist schöne Musik.
No, I should have flown. I nearly always do fly. I just wanted to change.
It's probably going to rain again. It hasn't stopped raining since I've been in Europe. First England and now here.
Was machen Sie denn da? Darf ich helfen?
Why did you give up your seat for her?
If she really needs it so badly.
But it's exactly what she wanted to happen.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean?
She wanted your seat, and you should have given it to her. You really should have.
Why? Why should people like that get exactly what they want all the time? That's what she's used to. Do you think she knows we're talking about her?
She looks like she's dozing.
Yes, but she can probably hear everything we're saying. I'm sure she can hear perfectly through glass. I have no doubt she can hear perfectly through reinforced concrete. She's obviously not going to forgive me for defying her for the whole trip. I have to be in Linz tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I work for a publisher, as you see, public relations, coaxing successful authors out of bed and onto the television. Not that they need much encouragement, of course, although some of them do get incredibly nervous. I have to pour drink down them in the taxi. I'll go and explore on my own, I think.
You could always get off the train, couldn't you, if you don't like being here?
Oh, thank you. I could, of course, pull the communication cord and get her taken off. These are actually much more difficult to pull than you think. They're very stiff. You have to give them a really good...
What's happening? Did you do that?
Unfortunately not, no. We reached the border. These are the Belgians, they were in Germany.
Hans, die belgische Polizei sind hier.
We're going to need passports.
Hey, schöne Englisch. Elegant.
Alles in Ordnung, mein Herr?
Thank you.
You like to see my pictures? So, here. My parents, my car, and me taking drugs.
Oh, very nice.
I show this one to the police. Guck mal hier, was hier ist.
Merci. Merci, monsieur.
So, alles gut? Guten Abend.
Merci.
Das ist... Die sind gut, meine Bilder.
Merci.
Das ist aus meinem Glas.
Anglais.
Ja.
Merci, monsieur.
Thank you.
So etwas. Aber das ist richtig getan.
That fat man has a compartment all to himself.
Passeport, s'il vous plaît.
No, he did it.
Mademoiselle américaine. Merci, mademoiselle. Excusez-moi.
Look at that boy.
Which boy?
That one.
Why?
He's frightened.
Look, his socks don't match.
Jean? Jean?
Passez par là. Ça suffit avec le radio, hein? Venez. Les passeports. Ce n'est pas les vôtres.
Si, c'est le mien.
He looks just like I used to when they sent me back to boarding school.
Non. Mettez les mains en ordre, hein?
C'est mon passeport, ça. Je vous ai dit, je suis en vacances.
Allez!
Laissez-moi.
Allez!
Je fais rien, laissez-moi. Je suis en vacances. Je vous ai... Dis-moi qu'est-ce qui...
On y va.
Ah, je suis en vacances.
It will be a forged passport. I hear it often happens. Or maybe he's not allowed to leave the country. Trouble with the courts.
Was ist hier los? The tighten all securities. It's annoying to be late. They must make a lot of time now. Was ist hier los? Komm zurück, Junge! Sie werden nichts machen! Na komm, wir fahren bald! Na komm, wir fahren bald! Sie werden nichts machen!
Lass ihn allein, Idioten!
Wer bin ich? Nimm mich doch mit! Ich Feiner!
Was hat er gemacht?
Ja, alle Beschisszeug!
Jason!
Arschloch! Some fun, eh?
Excuse me. That seat has been reserved by somebody. Are you that person?
vanished. They've gone.
They can't have done. Maybe they've fallen down the side.
They were here. I went to sleep for a few moments, just a moment, and now they've gone. They were in the basket, in silver paper. Everything I had for the whole journey. You all saw them. I showed them to you.
Let me have a look in the rig.
They were chicken's legs and breadcrumbs
seat
and
up.
wurst.
Let's have a look under here.
Someone prepared them for me, especially. I never traveled without them. We must find them. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't seen any of your chicken, no.
They were in silver paper, wrapped in...
Yes, I know, but I still haven't seen them.
Well, they couldn't run away by themselves, you know.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Could you just stand up for a moment, please?
Are you doubting my word?
I just want you to stand up and show me. I will not be angry with you if you are hiding them. Just stand up now.
I could have eaten it already.
I will ask you just once. Have you taken my food?
No, I haven't. Why should I? I have a ticket for dinner. And now if you'll excuse me. See you in there.
Are you American?
Hardly, no.
This is American cigarette.
Oh, is it?
This is American shoe.
Good.
American jacket.
Uh-huh.
I think you're American. Du sagst, dass kein Amerikaner ist. Bei uns sagt man, dass
Besetzt.
Amerikaner...
Dieser Wagen ist besetzt.
Excuse me?
Voll up. This is full up. They all are in the dining car. They will be back in a moment. They're coming back now. Thank you.
Sorry, didn't realize. They're in there. They're gone.
Ah, thank you.
Entschuldigung.
Danke. Gone.
That's right.
Where are you going?
I am going to have some dinner.
You can't. You need a ticket.
I have a ticket.
How did you get that?
The young girl gave me one. I will sit here.
Goodbye, then. Can I sit here? Thought there'd been just one more free table. Sorry.
Oh, you're still here? Where are you going to sit? I suppose you can sit here. But perhaps you prefer to stand.
Yes, I think perhaps I would.
Do as you wish. Really, they should have cleared these things. I will have to call them. Are you going to stand there the whole meal? We're coming to a station, a big city soon. If the train stops suddenly, you will probably get your neck broken.
I think I'll take the chance.
As you see, there is no menu. Could you get theirs? They don't need it anymore.
Why can't you do it?
Because I think you're nearer.
Excuse me, can I take... Thank you. There we are. And that's
Thank you.
absolutely all I'm doing for you.
There is nothing here I can eat, I don't think. They will have to prepare me something else. What is your name? Do you have one?
Yes.
Mine is Frau Messner. Messner. Can you say that?
Yes, I think I might be able to manage it, yeah.
I think you ought to try. Möchte ich? He is not attending. I don't think all these people are meant to be here. I don't think they can all have tickets to eat here. You have to have a ticket like this, a pink ticket.
Do you have to talk so loudly? You really should have traveled first class, shouldn't you?
First class? How could I afford it? It's so expensive. Before the war, these carriages used to be so beautiful. They used to have fresh salmon, you know, lying here, and sometimes sturgeon. They have tried to make the carriages look old, but none of it's real. It's all false. See this table? It's plastic. You can't scratch it. You can't scratch it at all.
Please, can we try and sit here without any trouble, please?
Warum bedienen Sie uns nicht? You see, he didn't even stop.
That's all.
Next time he comes, he will stop. It is a disgrace all this is left here. Why are you putting the flowers to pieces?
It's only one of them. Makes me less tense.
Put it back. You're quite well dressed for a young man nowadays. Your jacket, that would be quite expensive. Are you doing something important? Where are you going?
I'm going to a book fair in Linz.
And it is important?
Yes, very, as it happens. I have to meet two famous authors that we handle. Big European celebrities, well, medium-sized celebrities. 10:30 in the morning. It's the first time I've represented my firm abroad, and naturally... You're not listening. Why bother to ask me questions if you're not going to listen?
I have heard enough. I cannot wait any longer.